The doorbell rang while Evelyn was still standing over the stove. She froze. For 3 months she had known about the woman who had been secretly meeting her husband. For 3 months she had cried alone, but tonight she was not crying. Tonight she had invited that woman to dinner, and she had prepared one final surprise. Evelyn slowly wiped her hands on a kitchen towel and looked toward the front door. Another ring. Her husband Daniel shouted from the living room. "Who is that?" Evelyn smiled. "Your guest." Daniel suddenly went silent. He already knew who was standing outside. Evelyn walked toward the door and opened it. A beautiful woman in a black dress stood there holding a small gift bag. Her name was Vanessa. Daniel had told Evelyn that Vanessa was only a co-worker, but Evelyn knew better. Vanessa looked confused when she saw Evelyn. "I am sorry, I think I have the wrong house." Evelyn smiled warmly. "No, Vanessa, you are exactly where I invited you to be." Vanessa's face went pale. Behind Evelyn, Daniel appeared in the hallway. The color drained from his face. Evelyn stepped aside. "Come in. Dinner is almost ready." Vanessa slowly entered. Daniel stared at his wife, as if he had never seen her before. "Why did you invite her?" Evelyn calmly returned to the kitchen. "Because I wanted us all to have an honest dinner." Vanessa looked at Daniel. "You told me she did not know." Evelyn heard every word. She smiled. Daniel had promised Vanessa that his marriage was already over. He had promised her that Evelyn would never discover the truth. He had even promised that after one more business deal, he would leave his wife. But Evelyn knew everything. She had found the messages. She had seen the hotel reservations. She had discovered the secret bank account. And worst of all, she had discovered that Daniel was planning to take her house and most of her savings when he finally left. But Daniel had made one mistake. He had underestimated his wife. Evelyn placed 3 plates on the table. Then she placed a 4th plate beside them. Daniel frowned. "Who is the 4th plate?" For Evelyn looked directly at him. "You will find out soon." They sat down. For several minutes nobody spoke. Then Vanessa finally whispered, "Why are you doing this?" Evelyn looked at her. "Because I wanted to see your face when you learned the truth." Vanessa looked frightened. "What truth?" Evelyn reached into a drawer and placed a thick envelope on the table. Daniel immediately stood up. "Do not open that." Evelyn looked at him. "Why?" "Because there is nothing you need to see." Evelyn pushed the envelope toward Vanessa. "Open it." Vanessa hesitated. Then she opened it. Inside were photographs, hotel receipts, bank transfers, copies of messages, and one document that made Vanessa stop breathing. Vanessa looked at Daniel. "You told me you owned this house." Daniel said nothing. "You told me everything was yours." Still nothing. Then Evelyn leaned forward. "He does not own this house, Vanessa." "I do." Daniel finally spoke. "Evelyn, please." She raised her hand. "No. You have had months to lie. Tonight you will listen." Vanessa looked at Evelyn with tears in her eyes. "Then why invite me here?" Evelyn smiled. "Because I did not invite you to dinner. I invited you to witness the end." At that moment the doorbell rang again. Evelyn looked toward the door. Daniel suddenly looked terrified. "Who is that?" Evelyn stood up. "The person who will explain everything." She opened the door. A sharply dressed attorney stood outside holding a leather folder. He looked at Daniel. "Mr. Carter, we need to talk about the company." Daniel stumbled backward. Evelyn closed the door. Then she smiled. Now dinner can begin. But she still had one secret left. A secret that could destroy Daniel completely. And Vanessa had no idea that she was about to become the person who helped Evelyn expose him. The attorney placed the leather folder on the table. Daniel stared at it. "What is this?" The attorney looked at Evelyn. "Your wife asked me to bring the final documents." Daniel turned toward Evelyn. "What have you done?" Evelyn remained calm. "What you should have expected." She opened the folder. Inside was a copy of the original company ownership agreement. Daniel had always told everyone that he built the company himself. That was another lie. Years earlier, Evelyn had inherited money from her father. She had used that money to help Daniel start the company. But she had never demanded recognition. She trusted her husband. She believed they were partners. Daniel had slowly changed the ownership documents without telling her. But Evelyn had recently discovered the deception, and she had quietly hired an attorney. The attorney spoke. Evelyn is the majority owner of the company. Daniel stared at him. That is impossible. The attorney placed another document on the table. It is already registered. Daniel grabbed the paper. His hands were shaking. Vanessa looked at him with disbelief. You lied about everything. Daniel looked at her. Vanessa, please. She stood up. Do not say my name. You told me you were leaving her. You told me this company belonged to you. You told me you were going to buy us a house. Evelyn watched silently. Daniel suddenly turned toward his wife. Evelyn, I made mistakes. Mistakes, she laughed quietly. You did not make one mistake, Daniel. You made hundreds of choices. Every message was a choice. Every lie was a choice. Every night you came home pretending everything was normal was a choice. Then Evelyn placed one final envelope on the table. Daniel stared at it. What is that, your divorce papers? The room became completely silent. Daniel sat down. You cannot do this. Evelyn looked at him. I already did. Daniel began to cry. Please, Evelyn, think about our marriage. Evelyn shook her head. I thought about it every night while you were with her. Vanessa wiped her tears. I never knew the truth. Evelyn looked at her. I believe you. Vanessa looked surprised. Why? Because Daniel told you the same lies he told me. Evelyn stood. But I will not punish you for loving a man who never deserved either of us. Vanessa lowered her eyes. I am sorry. Evelyn nodded. Then leave him behind. Vanessa quietly walked toward the door. Before leaving, she turned around. You are stronger than I ever imagined. Evelyn smiled. I had to become strong because the man I trusted made me weak. Vanessa left. Daniel remained alone at the table. He looked at Evelyn. What happens to me now? Evelyn walked toward the window. You start living with the consequences of your choices. The attorney handed Daniel another document. The company accounts had been frozen pending investigation. The house would remain with Evelyn. The secret bank account had already been reported. Daniel looked completely broken, but Evelyn was not celebrating. She was finally free. Weeks later, the divorce was finalized. Evelyn sold the house and moved into a smaller home near the coast. She started a foundation for women who had been financially betrayed by their spouses. One evening, she received a letter. It was from Vanessa. The letter contained only one sentence. Thank you for inviting me to dinner. Evelyn smiled. That dinner had started as an act of revenge, but it became something greater. It became the night Evelyn stopped begging someone to love her, the night she discovered her own worth, and the night the two women who had been deceived by the same man walked away stronger than he could ever have imagined. Daniel lost his company, he lost his marriage, he lost Vanessa, but Evelyn gained something more valuable than revenge. She gained her freedom, and that was the one thing Daniel could never take from her. 6 months after the divorce, Evelyn believed her life had finally become peaceful. She was wrong. One rainy evening, she returned home and found a small black envelope underneath her front door. There was no name on it, only 3 words were written across the front. Asterisk, asterisk, you were betrayed. Asterisk, asterisk, Evelyn stood completely still. Her heart began to pound. She opened the envelope. Inside was a single photograph. It showed Daniel standing beside a man Evelyn had never seen before. On the back of the photograph, someone had written a date. The same date Daniel had claimed he was attending a business conference. Evelyn stared at the picture, then another photograph slipped from the envelope. This one showed Daniel entering a private bank. Evelyn whispered, "What were you hiding?" Her phone suddenly rang. The number was unknown. She answered. "Hello," a man's voice replied. "You should not have trusted your attorney." Evelyn froze. "Who is this?" The caller laughed quietly. "You think Daniel was the mastermind. He was not." The call ended. Evelyn immediately called her attorney. But there was no answer. She tried again, nothing. Then she noticed something strange. Her computer screen was turned on. She had definitely switched it off before leaving. A folder was open on the screen. Inside was a list of financial transactions. Millions of dollars had been moved through several companies. One company name appeared repeatedly. *** Crown Meridian Holdings. *** Evelyn had never heard of it. Then she saw the final transaction. It had been made only 2 days earlier. And the money had come from an account Evelyn believed was completely secure. Her own account. She rushed to the bank. The manager looked nervous when she entered. "Mrs. Carter, there is something we need to discuss." Evelyn sat down. "Tell me." The manager lowered his voice. "Someone attempted to transfer a very large amount from your account last night." Evelyn's face went pale. "Did the transfer go through?" "No. Fortunately, our security system stopped it." "Who tried to make the transfer?" The manager hesitated. Then he slid a document across the desk. Evelyn looked at the signature. Her blood ran cold. It was hers. Someone had forged her signature. But the real shock came when she looked at the authorization details. The request had been submitted from an office belonging to her former attorney. Evelyn immediately understood. The betrayal had not ended with Daniel. Someone else had been waiting for the right moment. That night, Evelyn returned home. She locked every door. She closed every curtain. Then her phone received a message. ***, you should have stayed married to Daniel. ***, a second message arrived. ***, now you will lose everything. ***, Evelyn stared at the screen. For the first time since the dinner, she felt afraid. Then there was a knock at the door. 3 slow knocks. Evelyn grabbed her phone. She approached the door without making a sound. Another knock. Then a familiar voice spoke from outside. "Evelyn." She stopped breathing. It was Vanessa. Evelyn opened the door slightly. Vanessa stood outside, soaked from the rain. Her face was terrified. Evelyn led her inside. "What happened?" Vanessa looked at her. "Daniel is not finished." Evelyn frowned. "What do you mean?" Vanessa pulled a flash drive from her coat. "I found this in Daniel's old apartment." Evelyn stared at it. "What is on it?" Vanessa swallowed. "Everything." Evelyn took the flash drive. Vanessa continued. "There are recordings, emails, bank records, and something else." What Vanessa looked directly into Evelyn's eyes. "There is a recording of Daniel talking to your attorney." Evelyn felt the room spin. Her attorney, the man she had trusted. The man who helped her destroy Daniel's plans. Vanessa nodded. They were working together. Evelyn looked at the flash drive. Then she whispered, "Why would they help me?" Vanessa shook her head. "They were never helping you. They were using you." Evelyn slowly sat down. Then she remembered something: the dinner, the envelope, the documents, the divorce. Every step had been too easy. She had thought she was controlling the game, but someone had been controlling her. Suddenly the power in the house went out. The room became completely dark. Vanessa grabbed Evelyn's hand. "Did you hear that a sound came from upstairs? A door opening." Evelyn whispered, "Someone is inside." They stood frozen. Then footsteps began moving down the stairs. One step, then another. Vanessa covered her mouth. Evelyn reached for her phone. The footsteps stopped. Silence filled the house. Then a man's voice came from the darkness. "You should have listened when I warned you." Evelyn recognized the voice, her attorney, and when the lights suddenly came back on, Daniel was standing behind him.